All right, that's about both these counters. We're moving on. Ashish, very good afternoon to you, and let's talk about your first stock, and that is PCBL. Ashish, take us through how do you spot this on the technical front?
Hi, if you look at PCBL, we can clearly see a very strong rise that the stock has shown over the past few weeks. It has started moving from 280 levels and currently trading around 557. That's a very strong move. And the overall trend is positive. It is taking support, good support at 20 days and 10 days average. Looks like it's going on in the form of a third wave. We can expect the target of around 585 on the upside. And on the downside, one can maintain a stop loss for the stock at 535 levels.
All right, that is PCBL on the charts. But moving on to Marico. Ria, you picked out Marico for us. Brokerage note there that is upgrading the counter. Tell us, what is the brokerage note saying?
Yes, well, so Marico is in focus since MK has come out with a note on it and they have upgraded their rating from add to reduce, and they've also hiked the target price to rupees 775 from the earlier rupees 700. Now they are saying that the improving growth trajectory is going to be a positive for Marico going forward, and in fact the focus on execution is going to help achieve growth along with demand recovery in the future. And they have also said that the valuations are going to be a factor to help improve the growth trajectory going forward. And reacting to this news, the stock is up around 1.5% today.
All right, that's about Marico, why the stock is in focus today. But moving on, let's talk about Hindustan Petroleum, and a lot of excitement in this particular space. Ashish, we are already seeing that BPCL is the top gainer in Nifty 50, but the next move up from this space could be HPCL?
Yes, it looks like absolutely. HPCL was forming a low around 400, showed a smart move on the upside, and the stock is forming around 5 days. It has been forming a bullish candle. The momentum has increased, as we can see with the candle size, and this pickup on the upside is along with volumes as well. So the overall trend for HPCL is positive. We can expect a move towards the level of previous peak, which is 460 over short term, and on the downside one can maintain a stop loss in the stock at 418 levels.
All right, that's about HPCL. But moving on, let's talk about a lot of pharma counters that are in focus on the back of a UBS note, because UBS came out with 6 counters where they have gone ahead and initiated the coverage. The 2 counters that UBS is bullish on are Sun Pharma as well as Cipla, and you will see that the both stocks are holding gains of more than 2.5%. But on the flip side, it's Zydus Life, Dr. Reddy's, Aurobindo as well as Lupin, where they have initiated the coverage with a sell rating. Why UBS is kind of coming out with a mixed commentary or some picks that are on both the sides, buy and sell. UBS is highlighting that the trend is seen to be weakening in the Indian and the US markets. Street is underappreciating the growth slowdown in both of these key markets. For India, they do see that the unbranded generics are 25% plus of the urban and 35% plus for the non-urban markets. But when it comes to the US generics, then the US generic market is declining, of the US branded market is shifting to the biologics. So that trend is what they are trying to catch, and on the back of this news flow, all these counters are in focus. You will see the price action is also quite visible on the back of this particular report.
All right, that is the pharma counter that is in focus today. But Ashish, you picked out Colgate-Palm India for us. Tell us, what are you seeing on the charts for this one? This hasn't really done much in the last 6 months. In the last 1 month, I can see the stock consolidating. Is it ready for a breakout now?
Yes, the stock is ready for a breakout, even though the stock has not done much over the past 1 month or so. But if you look at the past 3 months or 6 months of performance, it has been an excellent outperformer. And we can clearly see it touching the 52 weeks high, trading near the day's high, and also giving a breakout of that consolidation pattern. So I'm optimistic that Colgate-Palm India can reach towards the level of possibly 4,200 on the upside, and one can maintain a stop loss for the stock at around 3675 levels.
There comes a time when your heart calls for you to arise. Plant your feet solid into the ground. Decide your own limits, and then break right through them. Become something more. It's my time to rise.